Yeah, this is Point Black. That's right. Coming with the facts, the crack backs, and the heat to the motherfucking street. You know what I'm saying? This is PBNN Point Black. National News. The late edition. And the ghetto edition as well. You know what I'm saying? Because we coming with the flow, like I said, straight from the motherfucking body. You know what I'm saying? Peace goes out to the General Sarah Sultan Seti and the mighty Pharaoh, young Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Send a shout out, you know what I'm saying, to all the people of the world. You know what I'm saying? My Latino brothers and sisters as well. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of y'all are doing a lot of moving around out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you're catching heat in many different streets, in many different districts as well. The Point Black is here to tell you, as we know, coming from a life in which we have seen this for years in many different ways. We must learn to use that to our advantage, my friends. You dig? So let's knock on wood 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Now I see, got a report coming in on some drizzy. You know, I see the NYPD is saying they wish they never joined the NYPD. You know? I mean, this is because of bad demon Democrat policy, 47 years to be exact or more, from then and before to now and on. You know what I'm saying? 47 years of garbage. We just gonna give a little roundy. But this is because of that. Bad policy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at a police officer job as well, this, even though has its bad entities, maybe in its beginnings, and maybe good as well. We see the same focus now, but with even more intensity, you know what I'm saying? Because of the ramping and the bad policies of the demon Democrats for years in a Democratic state such as New York as well, all across Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Look at the cost of living, the prices of homes, the taxes, and all types of other bullshit that they've been pulling while they sit up on millions of dollars and talking that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Giving people free checks, doing all kinds of shit, unbalancing the family as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Even if you hold a job based on that, it is still not within the overstand of that money being enough to provide past that to a life of relaxation and leisure. When you see these things being more and more taken away by the price of living, we know there's a problem. But when you have the police officer who mans the cities and take care of the people, that they may find these flows to become this and be protected, you know what I'm saying? We find that they're saying they don't want to be a police officer, which doesn't make much sense at all. You know what I'm saying? The mandates and the trickery and the garbage and all this shit that went on, blaming everything on COVID-19, and you're bringing it down on the police officers, and also ramped up the city to its violent entity, and then put the heat and blame the police as well as you blame Donald J. Trump and every other Republican probably. You know what I'm saying? Except the ones that are working with you from inside the Republican Party. We get that. But we even see that, you know, Seattle is out of control. Portland is blowing up, you know, blaming the Republicans as to what's going on. A black man up there talking, running his mouth with his gray blonde hair or whatever he got, looking like a fruit bowl. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, what we call a nigga loving sucking son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Up there talking, running his mouth on the news, talking about the Republicans. The Republicans is only showing you an example of how the country should be free to be able to defend yourself against foreign and domestic enemies. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what garbage he's talking about. He sounds like he's talking about total control over everybody's mind while he sit there and suck on some swine. You know what I'm saying? And have a glass of wine with the swine. You know what I mean? Nobody with that bullshit with you black. You need to get off the TV, saying that this is what white people vote for. You know what I'm saying? Chaos. White people don't vote for chaos. Not every single one of them. That's a bull-faced fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? They may have their racist views and shit they teach their kids in their house and whatever racist shit they come off of. But, you know what I'm saying? And you might have the sucker punch ones who sit out here rape, kill, kidnap, blood sucking and all kinds of other garbage and rituals. You know what I'm saying? But most of the white people don't vote for chaos. They vote to have some form of order, or it would have been out of chaos a long time ago, you dumb mother scum. Don't you think, just like it was when you said your ancestors had been victimized by coming over here and enslaving your people, wouldn't you think it would have been out of control more than what it is today if that's all they ever voted for was complete chaos? The Republican Party is expressing a form of freedom that you don't seem to want to understand, saying that, the Republicans is why, but it is, the other way around, if you ask me. It's because of the demon Democrats is why we in this predicament. Let's get that straight right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? Now they see the cartels are coming over across the border into, the U.S. People need to really, take a look at that and, really stop that, because you can't overload the country and then you have a lot of bottlenecking as people picking with each other over bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because point blank ain't about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So people need to stop and think about that before, it gets to chaos. With the drones of millions of people coming here. You know what I'm saying? We see no more than a demon Democrat trick again in the same order. You know what I'm saying? We see the same demon Democrat trick to hurt us for their crimes. You know what I'm saying? Creating mass chaos. You know what I'm saying? Having groups like Antifa and these different groups out there in the crowd rallying these shits to pump. You know what I'm saying? Look like them, act like them, but they really, ain't them. They just there to be a rabble-rouser, brother. You know what I'm saying? And because he white, you believe the bullshit that he's talking about. But you should have had more control and power, not in a chaotic mind. So we know that somebody was working somewhere for somebody on that June 6th bullshit, right? Like Schumer and Nancy Pelosi. You know what I'm saying? So we got their number. So they ain't fooling nobody. Coming with another one.